Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys all enjoyed the weekend of car meets at the VC show and also at the Oasis Space Meet out in Gresham. Real quick, like I said, we gotta be careful when we're out there. Other than that, have fun and back to the video. Alright guys, so now that the meet is over and the weekend is done, it's back to work. It's currently Monday and we are back to working on the hatch. So what I have here is a power steering rack pinion, and so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. I have a manual rack pinion right there, and if you guys want to see how that's done, go watch my video at David Hackett, and I just recently did one of these to my other hatch on that channel, so go check that out if you guys would. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button, go to my channel, hit that subscribe button. It really helps a lot. Give us a thumbs up so we continue making content for you guys. So right back to it. So now we also have ABS. I do want to get rid of that as well. And Scott is pushing me to do a full tuck. So he said that's the only way he'll help me with this. So fortunately, I have him to help me with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull all the wires from the headlights and pull all that out. But anyway, so we're also going to relocate the fuse box. That's going to go behind the firewall. And then, like I said, I want to get rid of the ABS. So if any of you guys watching this video, if you guys have a 40/40 proportion valve with non-ABS, hit me up. I would like to buy that. And then also, I'm going to be pulling the dash and everything behind the dash. We're also going to get pretty much everything. So everything's got to go. And so we'll go ahead and throw you guys on a time lapse. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and this is about as far as I got with it last night. So from here, I have to delete the ABS. So I believe all these lines up top are ABS lines. And then, yeah, then I got to take the dash out, get the harness pulled through. And then, yeah, we got to drop the brake booster. And then also on the inside, I got to pull this harness too, but I got to figure out where to take this off here. So I have to run that behind the shroud or whatever that's called. Another problem I came into is, this is before I even decided to start pulling everything out, is I did get a seat for the car, which could have been a cool reveal, but anyways, it hits here and it hits right here once it's actually mounted where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna have to actually take this off. So I'm gonna cut it here, cut it down there, and then later on when I'm ready, I think I'm just gonna run a different setup, probably a little bit lower or something. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll figure something out. I'll probably end up having to run something across the top on down and then maybe do an X or something like that. But this is sitting up way too high for me. For one, it's extremely uncomfortable getting in and out of the car, and like I said, for two, it hits in two spots. And this is an actual authentic bride seat. I don't want to replace that with some replica, and I surely do not want to buy another $1,000 seat. So I'll throw you guys on the tripod real quick and get this chopped off. Alright, I got the dash out. Now there's this rat nest worth of wiring that I have no idea about. So that's gonna be fun. I got a lot of homework to do ahead of me. I do know this is the dash on this. I know that and I'm pretty sure some of these yellow wires back here, not this one, but these, I'm pretty sure that's all airbag stuff. So that could all be deleted. Day 3 for gutting the engine bay and the dash. And real quick, if you guys are wondering why it's taking me 3 days, this is what I'm currently doing on my off time while I am at work. So I'm limited to how long I can actually work, just to let you know. So ABS is currently there, brake booster is currently there. I gotta cut off all the yellow stuff, or orange, my bad, cut all this orange stuff off. That's all ABS stuff that I'm no longer be using. And then I can pull this harness through right there, same as right here. Go ahead and pull all that. And then for the inside, I still have to pull all the SRS stuff. That all needs to go. And then I gotta figure out what some of these wires here are for. Most likely, I'm probably just gonna pull them off where they are. I'm just gonna tuck them right down there. Same thing with all that stuff in the corner. I'm probably not even gonna try to mess with any of that. There's a few relays right around there. I'm gonna unbolt that. We'll find a new place for it right back there. I was thinking maybe I cut this off as well. But this right here will unscrew. I'm gonna, that's for the airbag. And then that right there is what supports your face from when you smash the airbag and not kill yourself. But we're gonna take out airbags, so that's no longer gonna be needed. So all this right here might end up getting taken off, and then same thing with the heater core. Once that comes out, then I'll be able to start actually routing some of all that crap right there. Originally, when I was looking at it yesterday, I did want to cut all the harness. I wanted to actually pull the harness completely out, open it all up, take everything that I'm not going to be using, all the wires completely out, and then re-loom it and run one huge loom straight through. But that is a huge headache, and for now, I just want to get the car running. So this is already a lot more than I was planning on doing. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and throw you guys back on time lapse. So, you know, get all that figured out, and then we should be good from there. Alright guys, so it's been a long 3 days, but finally got it. Rack is gone, ABS is gone, everything is sitting right there. That altogether is probably around, I'm gonna say probably 40 pounds maybe. That pump right there is pretty heavy, that's probably 25 pounds, 30 pounds itself. And then the rack and pinion alone is also probably like another 10 or 15 pounds. But yeah, everything's here, or everything's gone. I'm gonna try to find some block off plates, see if they sell that anywhere. If not, maybe I gotta find somebody that knows how to 3D print, have them print me up some. But basically, I just want a sandwich plate to go in between all those. One of those got to get blocked off. That one's got to get blocked off in the corner. Obviously, these two are for the brake and the master, or the brake and masters. And then all three of these need to get blocked off as well. And then I gotta cut these, get all this done. So real quick on the inside, I pulled everything out of that corner. It's all hanging right there. Most of this is already figured out. And ideally, I like to just run one big loom just like that across the whole thing, and then do have it run, all that runs straight out right there. Right about where, let's see, right there, right around that area is where I want the wire harness to go out. And then now I gotta find some kind of rubber boot or something that'll go around that. And yeah, but it's still a pretty big mess. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the video here. The car is coming along. You guys make sure to subscribe and stay up to date with this build. So next I'm gonna try to get everything, the engine bay completely shaved out. We'll have that painted, and same thing with the wire harness on the inside. I want to get that all reloomed and figured out. And I'll probably end up throwing the dash back on for now until I can figure out what I'm gonna do with a setup on that. But this is where we're at. I'm pretty proud of the progress I made. It's been a long 3 days, so I'm gonna go home, get some sleep. I'll see you guys in the next video.